Through the years, we've evolved from a singular 2-barrel, which, you know, they work, to a Ram Air 4-barrel, which, yeah, you can see there's 4 holes there. Let me step up to a little dusty, but 3.2s Pontiacs tri-power. Then we have the manifold that a lot of the aftermarket were based on. This is the Holley Street Dominator. This thing launched a whole industry when they imported it, and originally Kenny Ace Brewer came out with it under Pacific Performance, his Tomahawk brand. It was ported by Dave at SD Performance and turned out to be a pretty capable intake. Excuse the dog playing in the background. But yeah, this launched. There's a lot of copycats out there that actually are EFI. I have several of them. They've got EFI bungs here, or nitrous, whatever you want to choose, but they're set up for EFI. They're made by, let's see here, Speedmaster, Pro Comp. I don't know. They're marketed. They're all Chinese knockoffs. I mean, originally it was the Tomahawk, and it was the Hurricane. Matter of fact, I happen to have a box for one right there. Then we have the famous Edelbrock 2156, aka the Performer. This one came off of, I think this came off my jet boat. So that's why it's got the little funny nipples sticking out and whatnot. But take that out and it bolt right onto an automotive piece. Then we have this little darling here. This is, what did I call it earlier? The Pacific Performance Racing Tomahawk, the Hurricane, the, I don't know, whatever Pro Comp calls it, and what's the new name now? It was Professional Products, now it's Speedmaster. Anyways, it's a Chinese knockoff of a Holley Street Dominator that Dave at SD Performance had gone through and ported and set up. You see right here, it can be drilled for EFI or nitrous. I have other versions of this that are already drilled for EFI. So we got a lot of manifolds. Thinking to myself, where's my EFI manifold? I couldn't remember. Then I look over next to this and I'm like, oh, good Lord, I have an intake problem. Actually, I collected all these things through the years, cheap, used them on different stuff. I've sold several of them. I no longer have a Performer RPM or a Torquer 2. Those have all been sold. But I got this one. This is probably going to go on my Formula. So we'll check it out. Then we got, this is totally aftermarket. It's kind of cool. It's an aluminum water pump and an aluminum timing cover, all disguised to be factory stuff. So anyways, now let's see the big boy. Okay, not quite yet. A little background first. This particular intake has been in my circle of friends for about 30 years. 20 years ago, I purchased it. 4 years ago, I took a leap of faith and I shipped it off to Mark at Luhn Performance, and we had a conversion done. Took him a little longer than we expected due to some surgeries, but I think it turned out beautiful. Tell me what you think. Well, now Crawdaddy Customs is proud to present the Luhn Performance Offenhauser 2.4 modified EFI conversion for, wait for it, the Holley, oops, there we go, Holley Modular upper lower intake. With this base plate adapter, we can bolt on a high ram, a mid ram. They may make low rams, I don't know. I've seen people make intercoolers for these things. Basically, I'm gonna have an LS induction on the top end of it, so I'm pretty stoked about that. Oh, and I also got some bitchin' custom made fuel rails too that yeah, you can't beat the price on them. So check it out, Luhn Performance in Wisconsin. These are some examples. This is a Holley cast LS high ram. It's 105 millimeter. It's all set up for an LS throttle body, and bolt everything on. The computer can't tell the difference. Off you go. They also have a Ford side mount, which can go to the left or the right. And also the LS piece could go to the front or the back, which, I mean, these things are incredible. And like I was saying, this is a piece from TIC Performance. This is an intercooler. This system's going to be a game changer for us.